Hi guys, I'm gonna go in right to the video because my lighting is settled down, the sun is going down, and I want to make this video really quick and easy so you know how the products that I like using. Today I'm gonna do a video about what I use for my day-to-day skincare. I'm gonna do the daytime skincare, the nighttime skincare. I'm gonna do another video about that on a separate occasion, but right now I'm gonna tell you what I do every single morning to freshen up. So first thing I want to tell you is that you should know what kind of skin type you have. If you do not know what skin type you have, there are a lot of options to figure out what you do. I have a really dry skin, so I do get some dry patches sometimes, especially around the winter times. So I try to moisturize and hydrate my skin as much as often. Do know that skin conditions do occur. It doesn't matter what kind of skincare you're using. Do seek a physician when you need one. I'm not a professional at any kind. I'm just telling you the products that I am been using for my skin type, which is dry skin. It is not acne prone. I do not have any underlying issues hormonally or anything that can disturb my skin type. Neither do I have any restrictions because of food items that I eat. My skin itself behaves really well, so I'm very sorry. I'm just gonna be really honest out there. I don't have to use a lot of products to make my skin look good because I do have a really easy skin, and I think it's genetics. So my mom, she never had any pimples. I've never seen her with anything other than psoriasis, which is like a disease, a skin disease. But besides that, she has a very healthy skin, so I'm not gonna exclude genes in that. So do know all of these disclaimers before you know what kind of products that I'm recommending. So for my dry skin, I have been using the Kruidvat Originals, which is Kruidvat is like a store that we have in Belgium, and I do know that it's not available in anywhere outside of Belgium and the Netherlands. So I'm very sorry, this product you cannot get, but I have been trying to find really good substitutions, and to be honest, I have not found any substitution for this brand. I can maybe tell you like what kind of three most important ingredient in this bottle, and maybe you can try to find the ingredients lists. So the first ingredient is water, sodium sulfate, glycerin, and PEG 200 hydrogenated glyceryl palmate. Those are the four first ingredients, but I'll try to find the ingredients list and I'll put it in the description bar below, so maybe you can find something similar to this. Do know that ingredients are always listed from the products that are most used to less used. Do have to know that this gel that I'm using to clean, the cleanser that I'm using to clean my face, if you're prone to have acne, I would not use this. I would not recommend this. This is not something you would put on your face if you have acne, because it strips off too much of your skin, skin follicles, and it would really be a bad thing to your inflamed skin. So I would really not recommend. Pixi has a really good exfoliating cleanser that I will put in the description bar below. You can go and check it out. Their price point is great also. You can always substitute to a brand that is cheaper by looking to the ingredients and try to find the ingredients that they use the most. The four first ingredients that you can find on the ingredients list, try to find something similar to the price point that you like. Now, what I use after I used my cleanser, I would use a toner, and I use a Pixi Glow Tonic. I think everybody on YouTube talks about this tonic, and I really did not believe it was that great until I used this one. Usually when you use a tonic, it has a lot of alcohol in it, and when you use it on a dry sensitive skin, it just strips away too much and it just leaves you really feeling raw. But this just doesn't. It does not do anything to your skin besides just the regular toning. So this is a great recommendation. I would recommend this for any skin type when you're dry. Would not recommend this for an oilier skin type, because I think they have one for oilier skin types, and I probably think that will be better for your skin. The next thing I use is more of a after product after I cleanse my face. Do know when I use my cleanser after I cleanse my face, I do that 2 times. So first to take off my makeup and then to clean up the excess of it. Then I use, after I damped my skin away, after I how do I say this, use a towel to dry my face, I will go afterwards with a cotton pad. I will use the Pixi Glow Tonic and I would just dab it. I wouldn't swipe it, I would just dab on the areas where I need it. The next thing I'm going to use is the Lixir Skin Night Switch BHA and AHA 10%. This is what I use to minimize my big pores. I know the camera doesn't do justice to my pores, but I have really bad pores around my, literally around my eye area right here, my nose, and right here and here. So this is the product that I use and it has been helping, but I do use masks and I do exfoliate underneath the shower to help with the big pores, and I will explain my pore routine a little bit later. But this is the product that I use to help me chemically reduce my big pores. Now I want to talk about also products that I use to when I needed a little bit more help. Now the first thing I'm going to mention is the FORTIFEYE Pixi eye patch. It comes in a box like this. There are 30 in there, so you can use on your eyes to really hydrate the skin underneath. Now this winter, I'm going to be really honest, I did not take care of my skin as I usually do. I have been neglecting it a little bit, and I started to get really bad, I wouldn't say really bad eczema, but it really hurt my skin. Like I started to peel underneath my eyes right here, and it became red. It was really painful, and I had to use all kinds of products. And the things that helped at the time were this really helped. I put this underneath my eye, then I did the whole cleanse routine, and afterwards I used a little bit of Vaseline right on the red patches where I really hurt, because it needed that hydration. I just did not have enough hydration right there, and when I applied the Vaseline, it really helped. And so if you do get really dry skin underneath your eye, I would highly recommend using this in your daily routine. It's 10 minutes, then you do your cleanse and do your toner and do your serum and moisturizer. But really, I would recommend using this if you have really dry area underneath your eye. I use this now once a week or twice a week. Next thing I usually use, I use this like every 2 weeks. It's like a purifying mask. It's from Freeman. It's the Purifying Avocado Oat Milk Clay Mask. Now, this is a product that you can get in stores, but I do make my own products at home when I need a little bit of extra help. And I use the turmeric and gram flour mixture to brighten my skin, but that's to brighten my skin. But to purify my skin, I always use this one, and I use this every 2 weeks. The main ingredients are water, bentonite, titanium dioxide, kaolin, and propylene glycol. So those 4 ingredients are mostly used in this one. If you cannot find it, please try to find a mask with these 4 items. And it really works. I just apply it and then I let it dry. I usually watch some TV, and when it's done, I just cleanse it off. And I use this before I do my eye patches. So I use this, then I do the eye patches, then I do the cleanse, Then I apply the toner and serum and moisturizer. So this is a routine that I would do in the weekends when I'm off work and I have time to do my skincare. Whew, I've been talking on and on for 10 minutes and I'm getting really tired right now, but I'm gonna go through it. Now, other tips that I want to give you when going through, oh wait, I didn't mention my moisturizer. Found it. I use the Origins Ginseng moisturizer. I hope you can see that. See that? I really like this one. I've been using the 30 ml one and it's really compact, so I'm gonna keep buying this one, not the 50 ml, because this is easier to put in your bag. And especially if you have dry skin and you're not wearing any makeup, take this with you. You will apply this throughout the day. This is really good, but I would say for 30 mils it's a bit more pricier. It's 16 euros. I don't know how to like how much that is in pounds, dollars, rupees. You just have to trust me, it's a bit more expensive. But I usually use also the Garnier Skin by Bionic, but I have been trying to not use it as much as I love it, because it does have some fragrance in it, and sometimes it irritates my skin, sometimes it doesn't. Usually it doesn't, but when I do have some days when my skin acts up a little bit, it just leaves it a little bit too raw for me, and it's not great. It's not a great feeling to have. So I would recommend using something more soothing, and this is great. I would recommend. Now, things that I do on to help my skin a little bit when I'm feeling like my skin is really how do I say it, a bit stressed out. I would use a facial every single week, and I used to do this a lot, which is I would take a little bit of gram flour, and I would add, let's say I add a tablespoon of gram flour, I would add a teaspoon of turmeric powder, and I would add milk until I have like a paste-like consistency that is like a mask. If you have ever applied a mask on your face, you would know the consistency, and you just apply it on your skin the way you want to. But because I'm using turmeric, I do want to say, do not use it if you are fair. Do not even think about it, that it will look okay, you will look better. No, if you have even like a little bit of an olive skin, or even if you're dark skin, like Indian or dark skin, but you are on the lighter frame of it, I would not recommend, because it would stain your skin way too much. If you're my skin, a little bit, maybe like a shade lighter, I would recommend you using it. But do not use turmeric on your skin tone if you do not have dark skin. It just stains, it just doesn't look good. If you only do it on your face and then you don't do your neck, I know a lot of women from my side of the countries like Sri Lanka and India, people do use it on a regular basis. But if you're too light, do not use it. I would not recommend. I would tell you, if you want to use a really good purifying mask, I would substitute the turmeric for almonds, like finely milled almond meal. It helps also. That really works. If you do want to see a video about how I make those and how I apply it, please leave in the comments down below, and I will use both masks and I will show you how you can apply it. After I apply these masks, I let them dry and then I go to the shower. Now these masks, they also remove a little bit of your skin hairs. I want to say, if you do not want that to happen, I would dampen your skin really, really well, and make sure when you're applying pressure on your skin, you're not rubbing it in. You're just trying to gently wipe off the face mask. But if you really want to take off the little bit of hairs, I don't mind. I take them off anyways. So if there are a little bit of hairs, I just pull them off anyways with the mask. So I do this underneath the shower, I take it off, and then afterwards I do the skincare that I usually do. Instead of using the clay mask, I would use the other mask, and I would proceed to do the whole other routine that I usually do. Dietary options. Now everybody knows eating a lot of junk and not eating healthy and not drinking enough water is really bad for your skin. So please do try to drink a lot more than you usually would. Please do eat well, and if you have any acne or any other problems, I would recommend seeing a physician and getting the recommended help from them. And if you cannot afford or you don't want to go to a dermatologist or somebody who can give you professional help, I bet there are enough research out there that you can do online on how to help you. If it wasn't clear enough in the beginning of the video, I want to repeat again. I have dry skin with no acne problems and good genes, because I do not get pimples really easily. Even the hormonal ones, it does not happen as often as to other people. So I do want to mention that, and based on that I use these products. So if you have any other questions based on my skincare, leave them down below. I will try to answer as much questions as I can. There are a lot of people out there who do great videos about how to take care of your skin. I would recommend watching Caroline Hirons. She is a British YouTuber. She is of a lighter skin tone, but she has a lot of knowledge. I would recommend reading her blogs, reading about ingredients, reading about what it does to your skin, and it really helps. And also, I would try to put every single product that I'm using in the description bar below. Please look up the ingredients. If it is not your price point, try to find something that is to your liking, you know, the price point to your liking, and use that if you want to use the same products that I am, or try to do the same routine that I do. So that's my skincare routine that I do in the mornings, and I will do a new video on how I do my nighttime routine for my skin. So I hope you like this video, and I hope I gave you enough information, that I just did not ramble on too much, and I gave you the information that you needed and wanted from me for a really long time. So I hope you liked the video. Leave some comments down below, and please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.